Good morning. Let's make some porridge while I tell you what has been happening. I'm still at Cape Ranch. It's just so good in here, I can't leave. Although the weather turned a little bit worse, today is pretty cloudy. We had 2 days of persistent rain, but I wasn't really sad about it. I was catching rainwater and I was quite impressed with the amount I managed to catch with just those 2 boxes. I think I must have caught at least 15 liters, and that enables me to delay another supply run to Exmouth. This was overnight. We had 2 days of rain. Now we are gonna have a day of drying. Everything is wet. Maybe I will finally dare to cook something, because I haven't dared for 2 days because internet was more important to me than food. Woohoo! This is nice to see. Because it's been now more than 2 weeks since I have been to Exmouth last, I am running out of soy milk. This is my last 3 boxes. And last week, I am sorry there was no video because I was pretty sad. I wasn't in the mood. I cried for like at least 3 days because something horrible happened to me. But first, something great happened. I finally received my paddleboard motor and I had a lot of fun with it. I was definitely the fastest paddleboarder in the hood. Hi guys! I don't know if you can tell, but I've been crying a little bit. I made a huge mistake and I don't even know if I should tell you because I can see the comments already. And you don't have to tell me, I know I'm totally stupid sometimes. It arrived. After all this hard work with getting it to Ningaloo, I finally managed to get it. If you need anything shipped from Perth to Exmouth, Gascoyne Haulage is the place to go to.
Come on, do your jump for joy.
So this is a Waydoo Subnado Plus. It's very sturdy. I'm really happy with this and I had lots of fun with it. Twice. I managed to take it out twice before I destroyed it. It was Saturday. I was editing the previous video till like 4 p.m. and when I finished the sun was already almost setting and I was like scrambling quickly because I could see whales out there, of course, and I wanted to get out of on the ocean before dark. And so I grabbed this quickly and I forgot something. I forgot to put the cap on the charging port. I can't be the only stupid person in this world, so can somebody please explain to me why this thing is not tethered to the body so that you cannot forget it? Like, because it's greasy, well now it's sandy, but it's greasy, I put it on top of my takeaway cup, so it's black on black, it's very well camouflaged. And yeah, as I said, I was in the rush and I didn't even think about it. Of course, if they ever fix this for me, or if I ever get a new one, I will never forget that. This is one lesson I have learned. And maybe if you ever buy this, you learn from me so that it doesn't happen to you. It still works, it just doesn't charge. I'm actually quite impressed that it still turns on after I have used it in the water for like 2 hours without the cap. I rinsed it with warm fresh water. I let it dry for a few days, then I rinsed it with rubbing alcohol, let it dry for another day. Still no charge. I think it's toast. So yeah, this is how I made $1,300. Waydoo, could you please fix it for me? Oh, I will make a nice video about your product. Please help. And please put this on a string. Like, seriously. One good thing is that by now I have seen the whales. I don't feel such a horrible FOMO anymore. otherwise life in Cape Ranch is really good. That's why I'm still here. My days are full of paddleboarding, swimming with turtles and all sorts of other stuff. Now that I'm getting better at freediving, I can finally enjoy some time below the water as well, and it's amazing the different perspective you get. I would like to improve my freediving even more before my trip to Tonga, and I enjoy the little community we have here. We do sunset dancing, skinny dipping. Somebody said under my last video that I should be showing more skin, so here are 3 of my friends showing skin. I am not, I am shy. Oh, and I have seen some dugongs with the drone. And you know what I have learned? That dugongs and manatees are not the same thing. I wanna lay beneath the covers and just hold your hand in mine. The other day I was reminded of something I said in one of my recent videos. At the same time, having a travel companion who would sometimes drag me out of the bed to go see things would be handy. And now I have that friend. So one day a trip got organized on the exact day I had planned to do absolutely nothing. Before I knew it, I was in another friend's van because hers was the only one that could fit all 3 paddleboards. And we were on our way to Yardie Creek for a sunset paddle and some rock wallaby spotting. Did I mention that I really did not want to go? I wanted to be lazy that day, and I was like, do we really have to do this today? And my friend is like, you asked for it, you ordered me from the universe, you wanted this. And yeah, that's right, careful what you wish for. Even though I really didn't want to go on the end of the day, I'm really grateful that she made me because I had fun. Porridge is ready. Yum, 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 yum. So you guys probably noticed that I now have to jump start my car very often. And when it started happening, at first I thought it was because of my new DC charger, because it was just right after I installed it. But at the same time, it was also a time when I would camp for a few days with no driving. It's probably because of the door, because having the door open keeps the computer in the engine awake. For some reason it just doesn't go to sleep and it keeps draining my battery. It's enough of a drain that in 2 days the battery is flat. This car has automatic electric doors, which is annoying. It can get handy when you don't want to get out and have sandy feet to open your back door, but I have disabled it pretty much straight away because in that mode I couldn't have the side door only partially open. It was either all or nothing, and I like to have control. I think I fixed it now. I found a switch, a sensor that tells the engine or the computer that the door is open. And I had to find a way to keep that switch pressed down at all times. And so I was rummaging through stuff I have here and I found a key. That is a spare key, I don't really need it. And so I used the screw that was on top of the switch and I attached the key, and that key is now pressing the switch down at all times, and the car now has no idea that this door is open. It's sleeping. Woohoo! I think that fixed my problem. I haven't been able to start again because I haven't been for a long drive yet, but I think once the battery has a chance to charge properly, I won't have that problem anymore. I went for a little bit of a drive to charge my battery. And now we are going to go and look for some wallabies. At first I thought it was closed, but then it says proceed on foot. No problem. There is the gorge where we are going. So cute.
You shall not pass.
Oh, you're so pretty. No, you. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. They are so beautiful. They are like a kangaroo wearing a raccoon costume. This gorge is not signposted, so not many people come here, I imagine. I was here all alone. That was nice. Well, let's see if this car will start. Yes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!